All right, guys, I'm hanging out at Colorado Gators. I'm hanging out with Connor, and I'm hanging out with Albert, and we're about to feed a really, really cool carpet python. We're not feeding the python the bird, though. He's just decided that he's going to bomb this video.
Yeah.
And
this is Tuka. She's a sulfur-crested cockatoo. So
she's pretty.
Yeah, she's a good bird.
We don't want her in with the carpet python.
No.
All right. So what we're going to actually feed.
And she's crazy.
What we're actually going to feed today is we do have a rat. We got a rat for the carpet python. And we'll go ahead and do this. All right, so.
Is that a mouse?
It's a rat. It's kind of like a mouse.
Oh, there's a strike. There we go.
We're going to lift her up into the branches up here.
So you guys can see a little better.
There we go.
And meanwhile, I'm going to get pecked by a bird on the side. Over there. All right, so you can see python is constricted. With what he's going to do to kill his prey. And in this case, his prey is already dead, but he's still doing that natural behavior right there. Really pretty snake there. And he is up in the tree here, which sometimes they will.
This is where he normally likes to hang out, but it's just so cool.
Alright. And he's kind of going to wait a minute and give it time to constrict. And then he'll start eating. Now these guys, Connor, where would you find these guys?
Those are from Australia,
Yeah.
Papua New Guinea.
How big do they get?
6, 8 feet maybe?
Yeah,
Somewhere in there.
And how big is this guy right here? He's probably...
I mean, the largest
If you
python.
stretched it out
him out,
from
he's
nose
probably-
to tail, it's 5 to 6 feet, I would say.
He's a good size. That's a really nice looking carpet.
Yeah.
Oh, Albert, what's going on over here? Wait.
Do you want to say hello? You want to say hello?
She wanted some attention.
Pretty bird, pretty bird, pretty bird, pretty bird, pretty bird, pretty bird. Wow, what a nice crown you got.
Can you get big?
See, want to get big? Get big.
She's just taking her time.
Yeah.
Slow eater. Slow eater here. If you guys are out in Colorado, it's Mosca, Colorado, south of
North of Alamosa, about 17 miles.
about 17 miles north of Alamosa, south of Colorado Springs, a couple hours.
You know, about 3 hours from Colorado Springs.
You can actually come out and say hi to them. And you can see there's also kinds of other animals here too, like albino alligators and tons of those alligators and Nile crocodiles, all kinds of cool stuff. If you want to see some of those other videos out here, you can check those out too.
This carpet python is getting ready to swallow the rat. He's going to start moving his teeth. It's being anchored inside of his mouth by his curved teeth. So he's moving the lower jaw forward to push it down his throat, using his upper jaw to actually anchor the animal. And as he moves that lower jaw, it keeps pushing the rat farther and farther down his throat. Now that snake is in a very good position. A lot of people wouldn't think they'd be able to swallow from that position. But the rat is actually anchored very well inside of his mouth.
She's up now. She's spinning around it. She's kind of using it as a. There you go.
Yeah, I was kind of surprised when she removed it.
She's getting some leverage now, so she can eat it a little bit better. It's almost done. It's almost gone. It is almost gone. Now, Albert, a bite like this guy is going to feel pretty bad. Have you ever been bit by one of these guys?
Well, because it's an arboreal species, the teeth on most arboreal species of snakes, they're extended. So what I'm saying is they're larger and longer
Yeah.
in the front.
So you'd rather not get bit by an arboreal species?
Yeah, this snake would have teeth in the front of its mouth, probably as large as the fang of a rattlesnake.
Yeah, so if any of you guys are wondering what is arboreal, that basically means they live in trees. It's a fancy science word to make you seem really, really smart. Right, Albert?
Yeah.
Now, he's almost got it. It's almost gone now.
You can actually see it going right down the throat.
Oh yeah, look, you can see. Go ahead, gulp.
Closing your mouth, actually watch it go right down the throat. And look at the trach. See how it opens and closes for the animal to breathe? See that little flap there where the tongue is, right underneath it? You see the trach, which is the windpipe?
Yep, yep, I see it.
Actually breathes when it's got a mouthful of food.
Yep. And that's how he can go ahead and swallow.
Because it opens and closes, and you can actually see that.
And it's adapted too, so that like now he can swallow, and he's not gonna. Yeah, I see it. It's literally pulsating right there. You can literally see it pulsating.
It opens and closes.
And then just
see how large those
pushing
teeth
it down
are in the front there on the lower jaw compared to the back teeth. You can also see how high the gum lip is.
Yeah.
Now that shows you how large those teeth are. Those teeth are about a ½ inch long.
So what are we gonna go ahead and feed now, Connor?
We're gonna feed our 2 small Devours boas.
Okay. We can go ahead and check them out here.
You can see one here, and the other one's.
Oh, the other one's hanging up there on top of the light.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and feed these guys.
You get it? And you're just gonna eat it. You're just gonna eat it. Okay. Yes, you want it. I know you want it.
Oh, there you go.
Come out. He said, no, I'm bringing it in here with me.
Bring it in. He's gonna eat his in there.
Yeah.
He's gonna eat it. So Albert, where would these guys live?
Madagascar.
Madagascar, and they're a Devour boa.
Yeah, since they're found on the other side of the world, basically, most boas are native to the Americas. But they do have like sand boas in Africa. So boas are, indigenous to Africa. Madagascar used to be part of Africa.
So do you
millions
think
of years ago.
millions of years ago that they were there, and then you have the whole like breaking off?
Yeah, Madagascar is an island that formed in the Pacific due to the separation of separated from Africa and separated from India. India went one way.
But you think the snakes were already there during that time, and then they just kind of like floated off?
Yeah, they evolved into their own species. And the only real pythons they have over there are the large African rock pythons. But Africa does host the most species of snakes in the world.
The most different types.
Yeah, they have the most snakes.
So should we go to Africa and look for snakes? Is that what you're saying? We should go to
There's more
Africa?
snakes in the continent of Africa than any other continent.
Guys, leave us a comment if you think we should go to Africa and look for snakes in the wild.
My comment would be yes.
Connor's coming too. Now,
Depends on where you go.
she's not giving us a great view. She's just kind of eating right within in here. But this is how she feeds. So she's coiled, and she's kind of using that as to hold the prey, and then she's eating from right within her coil here.
Yeah, boas and pythons anchor their prey with their bodies. So they'll actually hold it and swallow it. Some more so than others, but they can swallow it out their bodies just by using their teeth because of the way their teeth are curved.
These guys are so keen on doing it this way that I've seen them catch their own body. When
Yeah.
Catch their own body. What do you mean?
Like when they're opening their mouth to eat, they
Yeah.
like bite themselves a little.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they pinch themselves a little bit.
Yeah. So they don't bite their tongue, they just bite their body.
Chowing down there.
She's got some really nice head markings.
And these 2 were born here as well.
They were born here at Colorado Gators.
Really? I noticed you had some larger ones, but these are pretty.
Yeah. I want to say those 2 are the parents. But I think the bigger one that we're watching eat right now came from one of our other female Devours boas. She ended up passing away recently. So
Yeah.
it happens.
Yeah.
The more snakes you have, the more likely it is that you'll have to kill them.
Well, like anything, they die from old age.
Yeah, and we have no idea how old she was, and then a couple years ago she stopped giving us babies, and then
Yeah, that's pretty much.
Kind of a sign that she's kind of towards the end of her life. Now, in the wild, are these guys primarily eating rodents? They're opportunistic as well?
They're primarily warm-blooded prey. So I would say birds and mice. I don't know about them eating other reptiles so much. But yeah, rodents and birds.
Or rodents and
Or
birds.
other types of mammals.
How big would they get?
6, 8 feet.
Yeah, about
maybe
6 to 8
8,
feet.
10, maybe on the real big side, but
10 would be max.
Yeah.
But average, 6 to 8.
they're not huge boas.
When they're in Madagascar, they ever really eat with them? Could one get big enough to eat like a lemur?
No.
No?
Maybe like an infant.
Like a baby lemur?
Yeah, it depends on the size, okay?
Yeah.
But yeah, a lemur being warm-blooded, I wouldn't put it past the snake.
Yeah.
To try it if it was small enough.
It depends on the Like,
But then, you
one
know,
of these two wouldn't be able to. They're obviously.
since lemurs are primates too.
Not one the size that we're looking at right now, obviously, yeah.
Yeah. And these guys are more terrestrial snakes, so they might not be too interested in trying to chase down lemurs in the trees and such.
Oh, okay, so they're usually found on the ground.
Yeah.
So they're just living in different places.
Who knows? I mean, potentially, I would say so.
Well, there's a lot of different types of lemurs too.
Yeah.
You got the little mice lemurs, or
So-
bamboo lemurs.
So I don't know enough about lemurs.
I do have a really cool video with lemurs, not that we want to feed them to snakes. I'm just saying, if you want to do it, check out that video later on. Lemurs, believe it or not, they're cute, but they're actually,
Yes.
they can be like really cruel to each other. Like the lemurs will actually kill other lemurs if they think they're weak. Like,
See, from over here, I thought you said humans. What was that?
Humans will do that too. Seriously,
Well-
humans are the worst animal of them all.
About these guys eating humans. So you know.
Oh, I thought you meant humans killing each other.
Well, yeah.
If they think they're weak.
Yeah.
Until they will do that.
Pets.
Humans don't make good pets. Finishing up there, you got a nice, oh, they're right in the mouth.
Last time, he went and tried to steal the other one.
Food, yeah.
Yeah.
You don't want them latching onto the same piece of food.
Yeah, so that's the thing with two
Because
snakes
they
in this
just-
enclosure here.
Oh, I know.
Want to watch to make sure that one of them doesn't try to steal the other's prey after they get done if the one is a fast eater.
Yeah, and that one's only about halfway done. Just started pulling it up there. So, and this one's quite a bit bigger.
Quite a bit
than that
done.
one.
Now you'll usually feed them one rat, 2 rats. What's your normal feeding schedule for these guys?
1 to 2. It depends on how hungry this one is normally. Just because sometimes he's really aggressive and tries to take the other one's food.
So just to keep them occupied, sometimes you'll just
Give him another
give him another one just so that he doesn't bother
Yeah.
the other.
Pretty much, yeah. Normally it's a one kind of thing. But he is starting to get bigger and these rats are starting to not be as big as they need to be. You gotta work for your food sometimes.
He's on the hunt. He's on the prowl. He's coming for it. Bam! There you go. Tug of war. Tug of war with a snake.
Yeah, he's got the other rat still going down his throat there. He can't really wrap it up very well right now.
Yeah, that's crazy. So you can tell that he's. I mean, he's not even finished his first food and he's already going for the second one.
Here you go, buddy.
So
Just eat it.
this guy got a train going down his throat right now.
Yep. Choo choo! And he's just
The rat train.
He's not even worried about constricting. He's just gonna eat it.
He's on a roll.
He's on a roll. It's just like, I'm on this game. Like, give me more. Feed me,
Well,
see
you know,
more.
if you tie 2 or 3 of them together, it'll just go
Use the tail to tie
We should,
the other one to
we
it.
should do that in a video
No,
sometime.
I used to do that. with
You used to
some
do that?
Yeah, yeah. I would just,
Yeah, that
just
is
take
super
one
fun.
rat and I'd tie like 4 to them and let them swallow the whole train.
That's hilarious. That's funny.
Yeah, I used to do that with some of the king cobras because I couldn't get one rat after another.
Yeah.
But I know if I got them all tied together, and then they
Don't
just
pull it
swallow
over
the
there.
whole
We
thing.
can't see, guys. Come on. Yeah, this is a really good. Look at him. He's got a fly on his nose.
Oh, the tickles.
Yeah, or maybe a little bit. Like when we were feeding the rattlesnakes in the last video, the fly almost went in the rattlesnake's mouth. The rattlesnake about to swallow a fly. I don't know
that's
how you
okay.
feel about that.
Wouldn't mind at all.
Fly my mind.
Oh yeah.
Of course, I mean, the intelligence of a fly.
What intelligence?
He's pulling his food over there. Actually going up onto the branch. All the way to the back. He's like, oh, I'm taking it. He's hiding it.
Camera shy.
He is camera shy. He's hiding it from us. He's finally chowing down over here. You can see snake in a box. Box snake.
Yep, that's a little box lunch.
Lunch box.
Lunch
box. That's a pretty good joke. I didn't even get it till now, Albert. I didn't even get it till now.
Yeah, sometimes I'm a little witty.
Sometimes I'm a little slow. A lot of time I'm a little slow. Alright, let's check out this guy. He's eating right up there.
And he's just
The rat
munching.
train.
He's not even worried about constriction. He's just going to eat it.
He's on a roll.
He's on a roll. It's just like, I'm on this game. Like, give me more. Feed me,
Well,
Seymour.
if you tie 2 or 3 of them together, it'll just go in.
Use the tail to tie
We
the
should do that in a video sometime.
No, I used to do that.
You used to do that?
Yeah. I would just,
You would
just take one rat and I tie like 4 to them and let them swallow the whole train.
That's hilarious. That's funny.
Yeah, I used to do that with some of the king cobras because I couldn't get one rat after another.
Yeah.
I know if I got them all tied together. And then
Don't pull it over there. We can't see, guys. Come on. No, that's all right. It's all right. It's all
I'm
right.
just going to push him just a
I
bit.
can just move the light. I'm good.
Oh. He doesn't care. Now he cares.
Now he might have the other rat down a little bit. He might want to coil it a little bit. He's like, "You're trying to take my food. What you doing? What are you doing? Trying? No, that's really good. What's you doing?" It's actually a really good shot right there.
That was a better angle than the first time.
No, this is actually, I probably will just. Yeah, this is a really good. Look at him. He's got a fly on his nose.
Probably tickles.
Yeah, or maybe a little bit. Like when we were feeding the rattlesnakes in the last video, the fly almost went in the rattlesnake's mouth. The rattlesnake about to swallow a fly. I don't know how you feel about that.
Wouldn't mind at all.
Fly might mind.
Oh, yeah.
Of course, I mean, the intelligence of a fly.
What intelligence?
He's pulling his food over there. Actually going up onto the branch. All the way to the back. He's like, oh, I'm taking it. He's hiding it.
Camera shy.
He is camera shy. He's hiding it from us. Let's see if I can get him back there.
He's got his meal to go.
He's got his meal to go. He's chowing down, taking on the roll. Now this one up here. Oh wow, yeah. Let's take a look at.
Oh, see
Let's
the
take
other
this.
guy?
Other guy's starting to finally.
He's almost done too.
He's finally chowing down over here. You can see snake in a box. Box snake.
Yep, that's a little box lunch.
Lunch box.
Lunch
box. That's a pretty good joke. I didn't even get it till now, Albert. I didn't even get it till now.
Yeah, sometimes I'm a little witty.
Sometimes I'm a little slow. A lot of time I'm a little slow. All right, man, that was really cool. Thanks for showing us that. Guys, you can go out and check out these in person at Colorado Gators, Moscow, Colorado.
Yep, 17 miles north of Alamosa.
Wherever Alamosa is. I've never heard of this place before. I just happened to be going across the country. I've been here many, many times, but I just happened to be going across the country one time, and I was going in the middle of nowhere, and suddenly there's signs for alligators and these guys.
And we're here.
And I've loved it ever since. I loved it ever since. It's one of the coolest places, one of the coolest animal places in the whole country, right here.
Thank you.
Colorado Gators. So you guys can come out and you can check out these snakes in person, and go ahead and hit that subscribe button, turn on live alerts and all that good stuff, and follow the channel, and we'll see you soon.
Thank you.
Colorado Gators.
And subscribe, guys. Don't forget to subscribe.
Listen to Connor. Listen to Connor.
If I did it, y'all can do it too. So.